Hi, okay, so this is the cleanup version for EV3 Mindstorms. I've made a program, I'm just going to test it now. It's down there. And here we go. Hopefully it behaves itself. And yes, it does. So as you can see, it takes it all, and if we're very lucky, it knocks it all off. Just left that one rolling there this time. And we won it. Let's try it again. See if we can get it to knock it all off 3 times in a row. Now it did some weird things that time, and I don't know what it did, but anyway. That one might make it. We won't wait around. I reckon it will. No, we'll wait. There we go, that's twice. And 3 times. You notice it does different things each time though. I'll just go into that again just in case it was that the reason. That's still doing weird stuff. Anyway, it left one in the middle there that time. Let's see if we can pick it up. Yes, it did. But now it's lost it. So it's searching around for things, but because it's circular over there, it doesn't bounce off strong enough for the machine to connect it, so it doesn't do it. Anyway, so that's my big program. Let's have a look at how to make it. This is it, by the way. So it's got a few extra bits. We're just going to start fresh using project program, and the first thing we're going to do is start the thing turning around. We might have to put it in a loop. No, we'll start it in a loop. So we'll start the loop and then another loop inside, and in this first loop what we're going to do is we're going to keep turning around until the ultrasonic distance is less than 200. So we'll put a movement one in there, and we'll go -10 and 10. Okay, so that will turn it, and then we need to move it forward. We'll put the movement forward there, and then we need to check to see if it's going to fall off the cliff. So we'll do this one, and we'll keep it going forward until the color sensor reflected light intensity is greater than 90, which is the edge. Now it could have a few problems, but let's see what it does. Well, we need to make sure it just doesn't move for one. It needs to be continually rotating around. So we'll turn that on, and we'll turn that on. So have a look at it. It starts, it goes here, it spins until it's less than 200, and then it moves forward, and it keeps going until the light intensity is greater than 90. Okay, program, let's download it. Go to this program, reset it, and have a look. I think that's it there, but anyway, we'll go down to project program and hit start, and there it goes. And then it's going to start looking, but it might fall off, and it sees it, but it can't do anything about it because I think the sensor we used was on the other side of the vehicle. So let's change it. Instead of sensor 3, we'll use sensor 1. Download again, and go across to there, hit reset there, and then go to project program, have a look. Okay, it hardly took it, so we need to keep going a little bit further, and that time it fell completely off, so it was clearly on the other side, that thing. So anyway, we got 2 problems. Firstly, it doesn't turn enough, and secondly, that this sensor, what we need is we need 2 sensors. So we'll take that one back to 3. And what we're going to do is, after this is spinning around, we're going to wait for a little bit to keep it turning until it's pretty much in front. And this time, instead of waiting, downloading, we're just going to hit play. So hit play, and there it goes, and it'll start going. Okay, and that's a bit more successful. See what it does here, and it stops. It starts looking for things. Okay, so that's not too bad. Let's see if it'll do it again. And we'd have to go back to here and make it play, because we haven't downloaded it. And off it goes. That did a pretty good job, actually. Okay, now to make it go a bit better, and ta-da, it got over the thing, which is nice. We're going to do a few little extras. Now, if it keeps going in here, but we can't see the other one. So we need to find some way of using the other sensor, and you need to do it a different way than this. So what we're going to use is, we'll use 2 switch blocks, and when the ultrasonic sensor doesn't see anything anymore, less than 200, then it'll go out of this loop. But in this loop, we're going to have 2 color sensors. This one here. Now there's lots of different ways you can do this, and I actually did a lot of different ways while experimenting. I'm just going to do this way now because I know it works. So we're going to do color sensor 3 on this one, and color sensor compare reflected light intensity from channel 1 on this side. So both of them are going to work. Now if it sees something there, we're going to move it backwards for a little bit, maybe half a rotation, minus 0.5, and then we're going to spin it around a little bit, and minus 50 for one rotation. See how far that takes us. And then we're going to set it in motion again. So we're just going to head it off to 50-50 and continuous. Okay, so if that is, now color sensor needs to be greater than, and about 90, because we've got problems with those reflected lights, but we'll work that out in a minute. And then it goes backwards, turns around, and goes off again. We're going to copy this code and then put it into here. Make sure it connects up. Okay, so if it is less than 90, in other words, that hasn't seen the white edge, it goes to here and checks if this has seen the white edge. If it hasn't as well, it will go around to here and check again until, and you can't see it anymore unfortunately, but until it doesn't see anything in front of it again. Okay, let's try that out. This time we're going to download it. Download there, go over to here, go back into here and go down to project. Now before we do that, we'll just hit restart just in case something weird happens, and let's see what it does. So it goes there. Oh, okay, it's having problems with those red lines there. It's seeing it all the time and just running away. So what we need to do is maybe take that up to 95. There's another way of doing it. It's a bit more complex. So, oh, okay, and it also did. Oh, okay, it's doing less than 50. So of course it's never going to stop there. But anyway, we'll try 95, and we'll download it again. go here, click out. Oh, that's already reset, that's good. Click across, go down to project and program, hit the button, let's see what it does. Okay, so it's getting caught on those lights again. See if it sees it for the second, or is it, did I make a mistake with the code? Is it just going one rotation? No, there it goes. Off it goes, and then it sees that. And it's spinning around, looking for something to push, and it's not fine yet. Okay, so that's not too bad. It's not the best code in the world, but it will do. Now, you saw the problem with the those red lines there, making this jump around. I'll just reset so you can see it. Okay, did it fine this time? Did it hesitate there? And it's pushing this one off. And then goes, looks around. It should see the red block on the other side, but it's a long way away, so we'll see how good it is. No, okay, that's going to be a problem because it's right on the edge, so it's going to be scared away by that white line each time it sees it. You can see it's no. Okay, so problem there. We'll try once more. See what it does. Sees it, goes for it, and almost knocks the whole lot off. Okay, so that was, I think it'll go there. Keep rolling. It was successful that time. One more go. See what it does this time. And it's taking most of it with it, and the others should roll off. No, I reckon that's going to stop. Go, 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 go. No, it stopped, so it didn't get there. Alright, so there's the basics of the code. Starts moving. While it's in this loop, it's rotating around until it can see something less than 200 millimeters away. And then it waits for a third, so it straightens up a bit, then goes forward. Keeps going around this loop until it sees light intensity greater than 95 on each of them. And if you have trouble with those red lights, what you can do is you can put a pause in here and then get it to check again, because if you put a pause in, it's driving here. Just go past this thin line and keep going, and then get to here, and it's a thick line, so it checks here, it sees it, checks again here, and then backs up. And that's what I did with my big one, which is clean the floor. No, this one. You can see there's a checking to see if it was above 95, and then it'll check again 0.2 of a second later. And if both times it has a high version of light, then it will go into here. Okay, except I've got the wrong sign there, so I'm lucky that worked at all. Okay, thanks very much. See you later.